Hey, Shaqir Hussyin here, and welcome to today's exclusive webinar. I'm super excited to be getting started, and today's webinar is actually not going to be on a fancy keynote presentation. It's going to be on plain and simple a notepad, and I'm going to be sharing the lessons over the last 12 months that has taken me from literally zero to now over $300,000 in sales per month. Yeah, I'm super excited because I've never shared this stuff before. People are just coming in, so if you guys could just check the link that I've just dropped on the go-to webinar, and on if you just head over to my Facebook group, okay? If you just head over to my Facebook group, you can just let me know where you guys are calling in from, okay? I want to see people from all over the place. I want to see where you guys are from. So let me know where you guys are coming in. Right now it's 12 a.m. here in London, UK. I've just got back to, where was I? I was in Australia actually. I was in Australia and Turkey, and I just got back to spend Ramadan with my family. So if you guys could just hop into my Facebook group right now and let me know where you guys are calling in from. Michigan. Hey Nicole, what's up? Caroline, Elvis, is that your real name? Steven, Justin, what up, darling? Guys, just come into the Facebook group and just post where you're from. Southampton, what's up, Brad? Sweden, I like that. So just let me know where you guys are calling from, and as soon as I get a few more responses, I'm just going to get cracking on. So go in and type and let me know. I want to see engagement. Okay, engagement is key, because I need some energy tonight from you guys. So let it rip. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Robert J. Greenham. I see so many people from the UK. Robert Yates. What's up, buddy? Congratulations on getting started with myself actually today. Good seeing ya. Croatia, London, Ontario, also Montreal. Someone saying the link isn't working. If you just go to my Facebook group, on the top link you can see, and just hit it up. Let me know. Alright, wow. Spain, London, Hawaii, Nottingham. We've got some latecomers here as well. Seattle, Italy, Hertfordshire, USA. Salam Ori. Where's that? Wow. Quite a few people in London. I like it. Now guys, this webinar is going to be something very different. It's not going to be just for newbies or for advanced marketers. It's going to be for people that are basically, it doesn't matter if you haven't made any money online or if you've made a ton of money online. I guess the last time I did this was like 6 months ago or so. A money getting Q&A. I'm going to answer every single one of your questions. I rarely ever do these webinars because I'm usually just super busy doing my own crazy stuff like traveling and just doing all sorts of fun stuff. And I really do these webinars just to give back. I don't have any intention on to sell you anything or to get you to buy anything. So rest assured, you can put your wallet and your credit cards away. There's nothing for sale in this webinar. Just to kind of build more goodwill than I have, and I just appreciate the fact that you guys are all here on this webinar and on my subscriber list, or you're one of my clients from Empire Network or Solo Ads Agency or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter how you found this page. Wow, Elvis, that is your real name. What's up? Justin from Hawaii, Walter from Napa. Like it. Oh, you're on family vacation logging into my webinar. That's commitment. I like it. So, Kevin, what's up, buddy? Alabama, Montreal. Wow. Okay. Guys, so basically, I'm going to be using this little program called Bubble US. And the structure, well, I don't have any structure. But if I was to kind of put it into some sort of structure, it would be an overview plus story of how I got here. Okay, how I got here 0 to 300k a month in less than 12 months. I'm going to show you a 3-step process, a higher level overview, okay? A higher level overview, which I usually just kind of share with my consulting clients or people that usually pay me a ton of money. When they pay me $1,000 an hour, this is kind of some of the stuff that I share with them. 3-step process on how to get to your first 6 figures, on how to get your first 6 figures, and scaling that to the 7 figures mark, okay? Because now I've passed multiple 7 figures. I have the right to teach that. A lot of people online, I don't know if you've noticed, but they try and teach you and sell you a whole bunch of stuff, and they usually haven't got the results themselves, and it's usually kind of theory. This is one of the reasons why I stay away from product launches and all that kind of stuff, is because I like to first earn my way by doing the things first instead of going out trying to sell. Okay, so and then, as always, we're going to have a money getting Q&A, where you get to ask me any damn question you want about anything, and I can assure you the level of transparency on this webinar is going to blow you away. Why? Because I'd rather be transparent and win your heart over than trying to hype something up and trying to win your wallet over to make a bit of money. I don't need the money. I'm very well off, I guess, and I'm grateful for where I am. So rest assured, all the stuff that I teach, I share, comes from a place of high integrity and authenticity. Unlike those other pesky marketers that are just slamming the internet with misinformation and outdated stuff, which really they don't even use. Anyway, I'm not going to even talk about that kind of stuff. What I'm going to talk about is how I got to where I am and my journey over the last 12 months, okay? So, you guys excited for this webinar? Type in yes if you're excited for this webinar on the go-to chat, and let me see some engagement from you guys before I go on a rant and ramble on exactly what I've been doing to get all this money. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yes, let's kill it. Yes, yes, yes. Give me some more yeses and let's get this party going. All right, I'm pumped. Let me see. Okay, now. All right, so I don't think I have anyone from my team, my assistants or anyone. Mammon, Alum, if you guys are there, just text me on my cell. I don't think anyone's here. Actually, everyone's probably gone to the mosque. So it looks like I'll have to go back and forth from the Facebook group and do whatever. Okay, so that's cool. I just want to get right into it. And before I get into this content that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, okay, before I get into the meat and potatoes of all of this, I want to actually kind of take you back 3 years ago, okay? 3 years ago when I first got started. Actually, this month is going to be my 4th year online, okay? I can't even believe it. 4 years have gone by so damn quickly, okay? It's absolutely crazy how fast this industry moves and how fast years go by and how fast our lives go by, and it's important and very crucial that you have an open mind on this webinar. Realize and notice by now that I don't have anything to sell you. I'm not going to try and sell some sort of software or whatever. I might recommend a few things here and there on the webinar, but I'm not. This is not some sort of sales pitch, unlike most of the webinars that you've probably attended. Okay, so I'm here to give complete value for you to grow your own business and have an open mind. The stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you might be out of your own realm, might be out of your own thinking. But here's the thing: 4 years ago, I used to run an eBay business when I was 15 years old. When I was 15 to about 20, I used to run an eBay business, and I basically got banned from eBay for selling. You know, I was young and I was selling all these fake GHD straighteners and earphones and fake electronics and all of that kind of stuff. And long story short, eBay banned me. Okay, so like a lost, frustrated young kid, I got online, and by that time I had never got a job, so I didn't know anything about how to actually go and get a job, because I've never had a job ever since I was a kid. I've always kind of hustled. I never could fit into school. I'd always be one of those kids that would be very distracting, that would always talk too much and laugh too much and be too loud. And so what happened was, at the age of 20, I found myself, kind of stuck in university, no real future. I had no idea where my life was going. I didn't really enjoy university, and I used to check online to see what other people are doing, because I thought I'm going to try and get rich quick somehow. And I remember coming across these guys. One guy was called Amish, actually. Amish Shah, he's one of my buddies now. But I remember him showing proof of how he's making up to $100,000 in a single day in sales. And I was thinking to myself, wow, you know what? That guy's probably out there to scam everyone. And he's not. He's a great ethical marketer, and I have a lot of love and respect for the guy. But I saw that, and I thought to myself initially, oh, this can't be true. No one makes $100,000 in a single day. And I remember just closing off my laptop and just leaving. I just remember leaving the room, leaving my bedroom. And at the time, I had bought a second-hand computer, a second-hand refurbished laptop for around £280, which was like $400, $500, I guess, from eBay. And I remember the next few months, all I could think about, I can't even remember what I was doing. I guess, dabbling and jumping from a different home business to another home business, kind of the traditional stuff, trying to sell electricity and gas to your friends and family, that kind of deals. And one thing that stuck with me is the thought of, wow, I just saw a guy make $100,000 in a single day. You know what? Is that for real? What if it is for real? What if it is true? And if there's one person that could do it, then obviously that means I could do it too. And I've kind of always had a belief that, you know what, if other people can do something, then heck, I can do it too. If they have, two hands and a mouth and two ears, and they got a brain, then I have that same thing too. And if I work hard, I wasn't necessarily the smartest kid all the time. I guess I'm a bit smart now because I've read a couple of hundred books. But in the beginning, I didn't start out that way. I was very skeptical, and my mind was just kind of, it just didn't sit right. So what I'm actually going to do, okay, and let me see how this pans out, okay, because again, I've never done it this way. I was going to start doing these fancy keynote presentations for you guys, and then I thought, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna speak from my heart. I'm just gonna share whatever comes from my unconscious. So nothing's really planned. I'm just gonna rant on for the next 60 minutes or so, but I can assure you, there's gonna be stuff that you can take to the bank. There's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna share with you guys, that you will look and say, wow, if this kid can do it, so can I, because I'm no one different than you guys. So I'm actually gonna try and scroll right down to the first ever event that I've ever been to, okay? And I'm gonna go through through my Facebook. We're gonna do this through my Facebook timeline. It should be fun. And once this loads, what I'm actually gonna do, because I know a lot of people may think to themselves, if you're not new to this webinar and you're asking yourself, who the heck am I, and whatnot, I'll share my story more as we go on through this webinar. But I wanted to share some real-time live proof, okay, live income proof. No hype, it's just what it is, and because once you see, now you start believing in it. Then because you're gonna be like, you know what, like this stuff is real. So if you guys want to see some live real income proof, just type in say yes, show me the money. Okay, just type in say yes, show me the money, Shaq, and I'm gonna actually share with you real lifetime proof of income that's coming in. I don't even know how much we've done today, but I'll share with you all of the numbers, everything, how everything works. And at the end, you're going to have like I said before, this is going to be the structure. you guys will have an opportunity to ask me any damn question, and I mean, yeah, we'll just you'll see how I answer each and every single one of them. That will be here to really benefit you and only you. Okay, so this webinar is going to be split in 3 parts. Again, I see a lot of people that are coming onto this webinar right now. We are going to go through these 3 topics. So, I mean, wow, people are just typing and saying, show me the money, show me the money. Yes, show me the life-changing money. And realize this, okay? Because I'm not sharing these stats, and I'm not going to be showing you all this money because I need to kind of impress you, okay? My mom and dad are impressed, my family's impressed with me, so I don't really need to brag to anyone here on this webinar, okay? My days of seeking approval or showing off the money, I guess, is long gone. So screw it, I'm going to share with you, and I want you to have this have an open mind as to what's possible, okay? What's really possible on the damn internet. Now, income disclaimer: just because I make all this money does not mean that you are gonna go and make all this money. I'm in the top 1% of online marketers, and I've actually, believe it or not, worked my damn ass off for the first 2 to 3 years of me getting started. Right now, I can work, I guess, 4 hours, even 2 hours a week. Or some days I'll just work 30 minutes a day sending a simple email to my list and no other damn thing. But in the beginning, I freaking worked my ass off, okay? So if you're not making at least 30K a month, I don't care who you are. From my perspective, if you are one of my high-end consulting clients or one of my mentoring clients, I would straight up just tell you, you need to go and hustle and work your ass off 12 hours a day. Every freaking waking hour, you need to work your ass off, okay? You need to learn from people that have done what you want to do, and you got to put in that sweat equity first, okay? And then once you start making, 10, 20, 30K a month, then you have that breathing room. Then you can start going out, creating different magical stuff. But before I get into all of that kind of stuff, I'm going to share with you this. And I'm going to share with you this because of 2 simple reasons. One, to show you and to help you believe in yourself, and number 2, to make you realize that, hey, you know what, I'm no one damn someone special with magical powers. I used to be at the age of 20. I dropped out of university because after I saw a niche online, what happened was I went to this internet marketing event, okay? I went to this internet marketing event and I met a guy. Well, again, I was the guy right at the back of the room, and I saw this kid get on stage called Saj P, and we became very good friends later on. And this guy shared with me how he was making $100,000 in a single day. And now this was someone in London, and again, they just blew me away. And I remember the guy got off stage and me and Saj got talking, and I realized he only lives 10 minutes away from my house. So cut a long story short, that's where my real belief stemmed from, okay? My real belief came from. And at the time, I had just joined a program called Carbon Copy Pro. They don't exist anymore, but that was the program that I was marketing. And I later on went to become one of the top earners in that company. So I'm actually going to share with you, real lifetime proof. So I'm just going to click the refresh button on this. As you can see, if I just, this is probably in the last 6 to 12 months. So let me go over here, 6 to 12 months. And this is just from one campaign, okay? This is from one promotion that I did. And as you can see, there's $38,000, okay? $38,000, that's net commission that I made, $17.99 EPC, 7% conversions. That basically means that's just a ton of money, okay? And I got 159 sales. Again, this is commission. This is net commissions that's in my pocket. This is not sales. In sales, I've made $159,000 because this was a $1,000 product, okay? And this was just from one campaign that I did in the last 3 months, 3 to 6 months, okay? Again, all this proof that I'm going to share with you is from the last 3 to 6 months. This is something that I did actually last month. And this was a campaign which I netted $64,000. I'm just going to hit the refresh button so you can see this is real time live. This is just this month, I guess this month. So I'm going to just do June. And you can see over here, this is $64,000 net commission. Again, how much did I sell? I sold, let me see how many units I sold of this product. Okay, I sold 112 units, and I made $64,000, which is cool. $112,000 divided by, it was a $1,500 program. Okay, and what does that even mean? 112 multiplied by 1,500. Okay, so I sold over $168,000, and obviously these are a bunch of upsells. So I guess that's another $20,000. So plus 20,000, and then that's plus another 5,000. Wow, I mean, I actually haven't even noticed. Wow, that's $193,000. That was actually from one single webinar, and again, you know, I haven't actually done the calculation myself until now, right in front of you guys. But that's actually my highest ever grossing webinar that I've done. Wow, $193,000 in sales from a single webinar. Okay, so let me actually write this down because I want to maybe cover some stuff about webinars. If you guys are interested in learning, just type in yes if you're interested in learning how I made $193,000 from one webinar. Okay, so and then, I mean, this is a program that maybe you're familiar with. If you're not, you can just join me after this webinar. It doesn't matter what it is. It's called Empower Network. It's one of my favorite affiliate internet marketing programs, and this is a I mean, there's a series of products. So you can see here 115K plus 116K, $167,000, $270,000, and blah blah blah. This is over $700,000 in commissions. Okay, so $700,000, we've got like 193K in sales here, like 40K, $150,000 in sales over here. And then moving forward, this is another one. I actually did this one of the first webinars that I did this year. It was a little program that I promoted called 10-minute pages. You guys might have purchased it. You guys have maybe not purchased it yet. And it's basically a squeeze page creator, okay? And I've sold $61,000 worth of stuff on there. So again, from 1,700 clicks, 425 people ended up buying and purchasing this product. This is my 2-checkout merchant account. This is what I use to process payments. And as you can see, there's a bunch of money in the last payment was for 10K. This is some of the daily totals. Actually, just today, 18th. Okay, 18th, just today, $6,000 today. You can see daily totals just coming in: $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $1,000, $4,000 in a single day. And just to share with you, if I go to, I guess, account, okay, and this is for a business that I set up in the last, I guess, 6 to 7, maybe 8 months, less than 12 months, and you can see this number, okay, which basically says $438,000, 512, okay, whatever. And you know, I've got so much other stuff, SWReg and e-wallet and ClickBank and all this stuff, but I'm not going to even bother going through that because I'm sure that's plenty of income proof for you guys. What's really fascinating is if I just go to the month of May, okay, May, this is Google Checkout. This is what we use, Google Docs actually, to check out all the money for Empower Network, doing over $100,000 a month. For May, it was $297,000. It's actually just over $300,000, but we fell short on that accounting, I guess, on here. May, and then if I go to June over here, which was last month, let me see. Okay, last month, June, it was, what was the total? $305,000, averaging $10,000 a day. And I guess that's pretty much what's up. Okay, so um, and again, you can see, daily totals: 5,000, 6,000, $10,000 a day, 13,000, whatever. Anyway, that's more than enough income proof to last you guys for a very long time. Again, this is just to share with you of what's possible. I'm actually going to close all this stuff down right now. Okay. Now, do you guys believe this? Do you guys believe how real this is? Hell yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, now that I've got through all of this income proof and whatnot, I'm going to go through what's my own Facebook personal profile, and I'm going to actually take you back to, I guess, 2009. This is when I started, okay, 2009. Wow. And this is what I used to do, hang out. This is me on the right hand side. Oh my god. So I've cut my hair off, and wow. So if we go through, where is it? This was actually my first ever event abroad in Las Vegas. Okay, in Las Vegas. Do you guys remember who these guys are? Do you guys know these two guys over here? Jay Kubasic and Aaron Parkinson? No? Yes? No? Okay, I don't think you guys... Okay, some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. These guys used to run an internet marketing community, and I purchased the program when I was, I guess, probably 20, 21 years old. So this was in 2009. I think I was 21 years old. Okay, I was 21 years old. I was, I guess, kind of struggled for around, for I don't know, maybe 9 months or so. And it's funny because this just really triggered me from something. Okay. Wow. I mean, I just have to share this. I mean, look at what this guy just wrote, okay? I don't even know him anymore, but I guess 4 years ago I used to know him. And he said, I love this picture. You look Hollywood. What they don't know is you're from Brady. And Brady Street is a little street in a place called Tower Hamlets, which is actually like one of the most... I guess poorest areas in UK, in London. This is where I grew up from, okay? And look at what this guy said. He said, oh wow, you met Jay Kubasic. You're moving up in life. I'm happy for you. And he said, I know Shaq's from Brady, but it shows where you can get to when you put your mind to it. And these were some of the kids that I actually grew up with when I was a kid, when I was young. So obviously, in the beginning, no one around me didn't really believe in me, and I thought to myself, how do I succeed at this game? And I guess in my first 3 months, all I made was $20. Okay, I remember making $20 and jumping up and down, thinking to myself, wow, this is absolutely amazing. I can't believe this thing works, and whatnot. And I'm sure I didn't even make probably $300 in those 3 months. But what happened shortly was I got this email for them inviting me to go to Las Vegas. And it was in Las Vegas where I got exposed to entrepreneurs, to people that are the leaders in the home business industry, people that were making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 per month. And you gotta know something, okay? When I was growing up, I didn't even have someone around me that was making £10,000 a month. So this kind of stuff was just way out, okay? It was just way out of my realm. But I realized early on that if these people are doing it and they're no one special, and I've met them in person, then I too have a chance. Okay, I can do this. I can learn from what they're doing, and I can fast track myself. And I just knew it. From then on, I just knew it. This company, let me see if I can show you any pictures of this. No, so I'm going to start scrolling up. And at this event, I just made a commitment. I just made a commitment that no matter what happens, that I'm going to be one of those guys on stage winning the awards and making money and becoming one of the top earners. This was my first ever event, and it really just propelled my thinking to a whole new level. And I remember being in one of the bars with two other guys that were from Norway. Okay, that were from Norway, and these two guys were laughing at how they didn't understand anything about the internet 6 months ago, and I turned around to these guys and I asked them, hey, have you guys actually made money with this thing? You know, because I was new, and obviously I traveled all the way from London to Vegas, and my family's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you traveling so far? And all of that kind of fun stuff. And I just knew I just had to be there. And anyway, this guy turns around to me, he looks at me, takes a long pause, he comes close to me and says, I made 65 grand last month. And boom, that was all I needed. Because I looked at him and I said to myself, man, if that broken teeth, old man, 50, 60 years old, drinking beer, smoking cigarette, if he can do it, dang, I can do this thing too. And that was kind of one of the sparks that really helped create a paradigm shift within me. And I met this guy as well, Michael Force, who became one of my good friends right now. He was one of the guys that was making over $100,000 a month with that company. This was another guy. As you can see, I was at a big smile over there, meeting all these big... Actually, you know what? So here's the two guys. Guys, isn't this interesting? I don't know if you guys are finding this interesting, but I am really fascinated because these guys have been the guys. These guys were the guys that I met that were from Norway in Las Vegas. Okay, one was called Per, and I can't even remember what the other guy was called, which is kind of crazy. So I guess I met them in December 24th, 2009. Okay, so after that event, let me see what's up. After that event, by April 2027, okay, I had by January actually. So I went to this event 2009 in December. By January, I actually had, towards the end of January, I had my first $40,000 month. Okay, I had my first $40,000 month, and that's when I started getting traction. I started attracting the right partners, joint ventures, and then I got invited to speak at an event in London. I guess this is some of the pictures, and that's me on stage. This was my first ever time. I was nervous as hell, and yeah, kind of crazy. But there was like 450 people there. This is me 3 years ago. Wow, it seems like a lifetime ago. And from then, this is where I started meeting and networking with people that were just really making moves in the industry, okay? And this is something that you guys want to not write down, okay? Write down, okay, so let's just say 300K per month secrets, okay? Stuff that I've learned. So one of the things that I learned and I implement even till today in my life is, number one, get results. Okay, you got to get results with what you're doing, and we'll talk about strategy and all of that stuff afterwards. But number two, you got to start networking. Okay, networking is where the big money is made. Okay, if you're not coming outside your comfort zone, if you're not going out, meeting new people and building relationships, you're going to be someone stuck at home complaining and whining, this internet thing doesn't work. Okay, so if you're one of those people that likes to complain and whine, number one, you shouldn't even be on my webinar and on my subscriber list. And number two, if that's one of you, change your mindset, because it's going to cost you a heck lot more money if you don't start taking the right action. Okay, but networking is where the big money is made. Okay, write that one down. That's definitely a writer downer. You got to write that one down. And so basically what happened was I started networking with people like, you know, obviously you can see here Saj P. I met guys like Cohen Ray and Dean Hunt and all these other big marketers that we went skydiving and all of this kind of stuff. But again, this happened because I was at an event and I met these people. Okay, I met these guys, these industry transformers and leaders at events. So maybe I should write that one down as well. Get to events. Okay, get to events. So number one, you gotta use your system, product, whatever the case may be, and then you gotta get results. Okay, if you want to start making big money, you want to start getting, you want to bank big, you need to get results, because this is the way you demand attention, respect, power in the marketplace. Okay, not from an ego perspective, but from a perspective of, if you really want to become successful, then you have to get results. Okay, no one wants to do business with someone who hasn't got any sort of results yet. Okay, and if you're in that place where you're just getting started, just know it's a process. The stuff doesn't come to you overnight. You'll have to kind of do your own work in terms of figuring this stuff out, getting the right mentors, and developing an attitude of, you're gonna do whatever it takes. Okay, so I realized early on that my mindset was kind of screwed, in a nice way. Okay, in a nice way, I'll just say that when I saw people that were making a ton of money, or people that were rich, I would think that these guys have a huge ego, or they were arrogant, or stuck up, or any of those things. Okay, and I quickly realized that's not what serves you. If you have those kind of mentality, and here's the thing, if you see someone making all this money, whether it's $1 million or $10,000 a month, or $100,000 a month, whatever the case may be, okay, if you're not coming from a place of admiration, and you're looking at these people for inspiration and to learn something, you're not gonna get there. Okay, the people that will often say, "Oh, you know what? These guys are so arrogant or whatever, and I can never get hold of them." It's because these people get results, and when they get results, they only want to do business with players. Okay, this is a high level mindset. This is something that you have to get right now. Okay, if you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, I sent an email to some sort of guru or some big marketer and he never got back to me," you need to ask yourself. Obviously, I do reply to most of my emails, unless you're a douchebag and you chat a bunch of crap. I'm not going to really respond to you, and I'm going to take you off my list. But here's the thing: if you think you're gonna just send an email to someone and you're gonna expect a reply, you need to ask yourself: have you actually earned that reply? Have you actually earned the respect and the attention of someone that you are trying to get hold of? So for me, and I'll explain some stuff more towards this in this webinar. Just ask me if you're interested about that kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna go through. So I started networking with all these big marketers, going out to dinners, and really becoming friends with people that I want to do joint ventures with, and surround myself with like-minded people. Okay, here's the thing. This is another money getting tip. Okay, surround yourself with like-minded people. Okay, and ask yourself right now, okay, guys, is this making sense to you? Let me see if this is making sense to you. Say yes, this is making sense. Just take a minute out right now, go to the Facebook group and just say, just say that if you guys are getting value from this. Okay, yes. If you guys are getting value from this, just say yes. Makes sense. Is this making sense to you guys? Just say if this is making sense to you, say yes. Brad, awesome. I know you guys are in the UK. I see a lot of respect to you guys in the UK, because it is 12:44 a.m. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, awesome. Gary, you remember Carbon Copy Pro? Awesome. So here's the thing, guys. Yeah, keep them coming. If you think this is good stuff, then keep it coming, because look, if you have an open mind, you are going to be the person that gets it. Okay, you're going to be the person that looks at this webinar and says, "Damn, that guy made a lot of damn sense." Okay, so I want to see you guys typing in, and the more that you engage and interact and write to me, the more I know that I want to share more with you guys. Okay, so just say, "That's cool, badass value, good stuff, so much value. It feels like I should be paying you for this." Don't worry, Courtney. I don't. This webinar is something that I wanted to do because number one, I am very proud of where I am right now in my life, in my business, and number two, with see, if I just wanted to make money, I'd make money, and it's cool. There's nothing wrong with just making money, but the next level of life, and if you become, once you guys become to where you want to get, become basically successful, then you'll understand that once you start making money, okay, once you start making money, then it's really about what you can do to give back, okay, what you can do to give back. Now I'm going to basically tell you guys a bunch of stuff, like how I got to where I am. But this is what's important, okay? These lessons that I'm telling you, it's not the fact, oh, you need to go and spend money on advertising, or you need to go and buy traffic, okay? That's what people that have no freaking sense about anything in life, that's what they're always looking for. Show me the magic button. Show me where to, go and place an ad so I can get 5 leads, and those 5 leads can make me $500. That's a very stupid mentality. If you're one of those people, you can leave my webinar right now. I don't want to deal with people like that, okay? But here's the thing, and most of you guys, I know a lot of you guys, because I spend time and energy writing emails and reading your emails and responses back, and I'd rather have a smaller group of people that I can work very closely with than 100,000 people that won't take any action and that are looking for the next shiny object, okay? So these are the things. Someone just asked me, what is the process of becoming successful? This is the process. Get to events. Start networking. If you think that you're going to start becoming rich sitting behind a computer, well, you know what? You really won't, okay? And that's not what I did to get to where I am right now, okay? So back to my thing before I lose focus and go on a ADD rant. So moving forward. Let me see. Okay, so again, I started networking like mad, doing all sorts of fun stuff. Going through. What did I start going through? Vegas. So I started traveling again. I went to stuff like Vegas, and I didn't go there to party or drink alcohol and get drunk. I don't drink because of my own spiritual, religious reasons, but I don't drink and all of that. However, I did go to Vegas quite a bit because I knew all of the top marketers are always going to Vegas for conferences and all of that kind of stuff. And so I started investing in myself, okay? And even when I didn't have the money, I would borrow the money. I would beg, borrow. I would do whatever it took to find the money, okay? And then slowly but surely, I started doing, from Carbon Copy Pro, I started doing affiliate marketing. And even you can see over here, I guess this was in 2011. And this is the guy, Amish Shah. He sent me a message saying, "Hey man, I've just won an Xbox," because along with these guys like Ibn Pagan and Anik Singhal and all these other big name gurus, I sent a bunch of traffic to one of their offers, okay? And so moving forward, I did a bit more speaking gigs. Here I am with, doing a bunch of speaking stuff. This was, I think, the Facebook, I don't even know what the heck it was called. The Facebook Millionaires Summit or something, whatever. But at that time, I had first made my 6 figures. And this is kind of where it started going downhill, actually, okay? This is where it started going downhill, and I actually don't share this story, but I'm actually going to share this story with you, okay? So let's go through on this. So Number one, I have an open mind that allows me to basically, I guess you can call it attract a certain level of success. In my first 18 months, my first 12 to 18 months, I did struggle. I'm not gonna say this was overnight thing, but I guess my real struggle was the first 9 months. Okay, first 9 months of just buying courses after courses, joining programs after programs, buying all of the damn things that basically I didn't get any results. I don't know if you guys have experienced that kind of stuff, but I was just overwhelmed, frustrated, and not getting the kind of results that I saw other people were getting, and it really did challenge me. But as an entrepreneur, I realized early on, this is what life, this is what entrepreneurship is. Like, you guys on here, you chose this path, okay? And most people in life will never choose this path, okay? So I'm really proud of every single one of you guys for having the balls. I don't know if you're a woman what I should say, but having the guts to step up your game, to make the decision to start creating your own paycheck. Okay, many of you guys may have jobs that you hate, bosses that you don't like. You're probably doing this internet marketing on the side, or even if you're doing it full time, it's been 6 months, 12 months, 1 year, 2 year, even maybe 3, 4, 5 years, and you haven't got results, but yet you still haven't given up. And I can assure you right now, the only way you're gonna fail is when you give up. Okay, so congratulate yourself and acknowledge the fact that you are doing things that most people will never even have the balls to do. Okay, you guys, all of you guys and girls on this webinar, you guys are super special because you guys are doing, like, think about it. It's 12:51 a.m. where I'm at. You know, I see people like Brad from the UK, whereas I don't even know how old Brad is. Brad, how old are you? It doesn't matter. The thing is, most people, I mean, it's Thursday night, okay? Thursday night in the UK, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Most people, most youngsters go out to party, go out to go and get drunk and do whatever. You know, I'm not judging them. It's just what they do. However, there are people, no matter where you're at right now, coming onto a webinar to listen to how someone has gone from zero to $300,000 per month. It's people like you that create success. However, just listening to this webinar will not get you there. Okay, you have to take action on what I'm telling you. You have to create an action plan and really realize that this stuff that I'm sharing with you is as real as it gets. I'm gonna tell you all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. Frankly, because you know what, I don't care, because I don't have nothing to sell you. So there's nothing else for you guys to do except for listen and learn and apply. Okay, is that fair with you guys? Just type in yes into the GoToWebinar chat if you think that's fair. Okay, so obviously I had an open mind. You know, I struggled for the first 9 months, real struggle. I'm talking, you know, 18 hours a day. Friends and family laughing at me. I'm getting to buried in debt. You know, just ridiculous. I used to call up my friend. I used to buy all these programs from a guy I really admire called Mike Dillard, and you know, he used to come out with all these programs and products every single damn month, and I was like, damn, I have no money to buy this. But yeah, I would go out and borrow money, okay, because I realized one of the secrets to successful people, okay, is that they invest in themselves. Okay, successful people, how do you say successful people? Successful people invest in their own education. Okay, it's people that are unsuccessful that like to bitch, whine, moan, and play the victim. Oh, boo-hoo, poor me, I need attention, this didn't work out, this guru did this, blah blah blah. Get over it, okay? If you can't get over it, go and seek real help. I'm serious, because that kind of stuff, if you don't deal with it, you are always gonna be someone who's left in the dust. You're always gonna be left in a place where, number one, you're not getting the right support from yourself. Number two, everyone else thinks you're a loser because, yes, if you have that mentality, you are a loser. So get rid of it, okay? Start reading books, start educating yourself on how to overcome negative limiting beliefs and sabotaging thoughts. Because I'll tell you right now, everyone had it, everyone's got it. Even me. Just because I make all this money doesn't mean I'm just a superhuman. I like to think I am superhuman, Superman sometimes, and I do crazy stuff. But however, I still have insecurities and fears and frustrations. But I've realized and I've learned how to deal with certain aspects that allows me to keep moving forward, okay? And one of the things that I've realized is that you gotta invest in your own education, okay? You gotta buy books, you gotta go to seminars, you gotta do all those things. When I got started and I didn't have money to buy courses, I would borrow the money for courses. And then once I started making money, and it wasn't even much, it was like $100, $200, $300 a week, okay? I would take a percentage of that, go to Amazon and start buying secondhand books, because I realized, you know what, the more I condition myself, the more I can start thinking like successful people. And then the more you think like successful people, the more your actions and the more your actions start changing, and then soon your results start changing, okay? You could see just by the conversation of how people are, how people behave and how they act, how successful they are, just by kind of seeing how they respond to certain things, okay? Wow, I see so many of these comments coming in. Keep the comments coming in, and it's sad because sometimes, you know what happens is, even if you're 30 or 40 or 50 years old. Obviously I'm 24 years old, but I know I have a bit more wisdom and a bit more insights into life than most 50-year-olds, because I coach most, my customers are around 45 to 60 years old, and I kind of see how they think and what they do and how they behave, and it's really fascinating because a lot of the times it's very simple tweaks, okay? It's very simple tweaks, that if they shift these tweaks, if they start tweaking their lives in different areas, huge growth happens. So write this down, okay? And this is something I think I learned it from Dan Kennedy or Perry Marshall, okay? Little hinges swing big doors, okay? So this is something that you want to realize in your life. Your life is full of little hinges that will swing big doors, okay? And your goal should be, okay, one of your missions every single day, okay, every single hour, for me it's every single hour, okay, is I work out, I figure out what are the little hinges that swing the big doors in my business, in my life, so I can figure out what the 80-20 is, okay? So I can figure out what's the least amount of, and it's a different mindset, I guess, from $0 to $50,000 or $0 to $30,000 per month. Right now, I'm in a stage of my life right now where I don't need to do the things for money. Okay, like this webinar, if I turn around and I pitch something, I could have easily make maybe $150,000 from a single webinar, just like how I did before, right? $193,000 in sales from a single webinar, but I don't care about the money, okay? Because obviously I do care about the money to some extent, but I did this webinar because I wanted to share as much freaking value with all of you guys as possible, okay? With no what's that damn word? Come on, with no intention, with no expectation, okay? With no expectation of getting anything back. And that's what true leaders do, okay? So if you, and actually write that down, because I actually had to pay $8,000 to a guy that taught me this lesson, called David Schwind. Give freely without the expectation of getting anything back, okay? This should be something in your life, in your marketing, whatever the case, okay? I couldn't even spell that. Okay, mind my spelling mistakes, guys and girls. Screw it, I'm not going to even go back to change it, okay? But you want to give freely without the expectation of getting anything back. I'm gonna go back to this. Actually, this is where I was. Okay, so in the first 12 to 18 months, I think I made around $120,000 to $150,000. Okay, and I was young. I was 21 years old. I was very immature. I had absolutely no idea what the hell all this money meant. What I could do with all this money, and it did really get to my head. Okay, I didn't grow up with a lot of money. The friends and family that I had, they used to sell drugs and hang out in street corners. So I didn't really surround myself with people that were successful. Okay, so what happened was, I started making all this money, and everyone around me that never believed in me, started seeing, my success and all of that kind of stuff. And I just became, I guess, really arrogant. Okay, I became really arrogant. And again, guys, girls, I'm just being very transparent here. I became really arrogant, and I started hanging out with all these rich people. And you can even see over here, on March 12th, I was writing how I was working from the last few weeks in a Rolls Royce in the Phantom, because I was getting chauffeured for a whole long time. I guess it wasted around 6 to 12 months of my time with my iPad. Okay, I was just being super lazy, and although I was always I'm always grateful for everything in life, this kind of stuff did really get it took a different part of my life, I guess I should. And I started traveling excessively. This is a place where I was actually in Ghana. Again, just doing crazy stuff, just partying, I guess. I shouldn't show you these pictures, but anyway, you get the point. Okay, and so this is what happened over, I guess, a period of 6 to 12 months. Okay, I started hanging out with the wrong people, and I actually lost all the damn money. Okay, I lost all the damn money because I was getting lazy, arrogant, really just too up in my own head. I stopped reading books. I just thought I knew it all. I thought I had it all. And I remember, okay, having something like 200 and minus 286 pounds in my bank. Okay, and you guys all know what Aweber is, right? Aweber actually sent me a red bill. Okay, because I couldn't pay the $35 or $55 or whatever the heck they charge every single month. And man, that shit was that was really, really tough. Okay, and especially when you first make money, you think it's gonna last, you think you're on top of the world. And let's just say, it was a big eye-opening eye-opening lesson for me. And it really put me, it really, I guess it affected my confidence, my belief level, just everything. And I stopped hanging around with those guys that I used to, all my rich friends, and kind of had to get myself back up. Okay, and I learned a few crucial lessons that I want to impart on you guys right now. Okay, so are you guys ready for these money getting lessons? I mean, if you guys are, just type in yes, show me, bring it on. Just type in bring it on. Okay, I want to see at least 50 responses right now in the Facebook group. Just type in bring it on, and I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm just gonna tell you what's what, and how I got myself back up, and my mindset. So true, tell it like it is. Bring it on, Shaq. Bring it on, brother. You gotta, guys. You gotta give me some energy. Put it in the Facebook group right now. Head over to the Facebook group. There's over 100 people in this webinar. I want to say at least 50 responses. Get on the Facebook group and just say, let's do this. Bring it on, because these lessons I'm about to share with you, okay, works for anyone. Okay, I don't care who you are, what your situation is. I don't care if you don't have any freaking money, you're dead broke, or I don't care if you're already making $10,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 per month. These lessons, these are the invisible kind of secrets that no one ever talks about, that you just don't get in most places, okay? And I'm going to share with you my process. Doesn't mean that it will work for you. I'm just going to, I really hope it does, because I don't know what your situation is. I was in a really, really screwed up place. And I want to actually share something. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. And again, guys, this is all real lifetime. I don't have a fancy keynote presentation. I'm just speaking from the heart, because this is what talks more to someone than fancy presentations. Okay. I don't know if I could share with you. Gratitude pick. Give me a second. I'm just trying to find something on my Gmail. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can't. Oh my God! I think this is it. Holy smokes! Oh my God! Okay, so guys, okay, all right, okay, calm down. Too many comments are coming in. No, it's good. Okay, guys, check this out. Okay, this is for those of you guys not in the UK, or maybe this is a worldwide bank. I don't know, but Barclays is the name of one of my banks. Okay, so check this out. Okay. Oh my God, I gotta screenshot that thing again. Let me just take a screenshot. Guys, can you see this? Okay, Mr. Shaqir Hussyin Mia. I guess you can see my account details there. But this is actually one of my bank accounts in the UK, where I live. And you can see over here. Okay, let me just zoom this picture up. On the right hand corner, you could see minus £286. Okay, that's like minus 500, minus $600. And wow. I mean, this is, I guess this is the month. Okay, 5, 16, 11. And this is what I was going for. I mean, guys, who else have you ever seen share this much transparency? I mean, right? No one else does this. So if you love this transparency, just type in, just say, yeah, I love this transparency, and I'm just going to spend the next, I guess, 15-20 minutes on sharing the most important lessons. Okay, just type in if you feel like this transparency is different and is unique from all the other crap and hype that you see online. Just type that in. If you feel like transparency is important, just type it in. I appreciate it. Transparency is awesome. I love it. Just share whatever, because I'm sharing with you, like, not from a place of, oh, I'm a guru making $300,000 a month. It doesn't matter. Okay, you probably couldn't care less that I make $300,000 a month. What you care about is, if I was in debt and if I was lost and if I lost everything, what would I do? Okay, because check this out, minus £286. Okay, wow. It's funny. I gotta actually send this back to myself. I'm just gonna send this to my business manager. And the reason why I actually put MA there, because it stands for a term called Mashallah. It basically means thanks to my God. Okay, anyway, so Monday, May 16th, 2011 is when I took that picture. Okay, and you can see 2011, 2012, 2013. It's like 2 years, I guess. Okay, 2 years, and man, if I can do this, I'm telling you, anyone that has any level of serious dedication, motivation, and focus, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this. Okay. All right. So I see so many people, and that's cool. You know, someone saying your old bank account looks like my current account, and that's cool, man. Because you know what, it's all about where you are, where you want to get to. Okay, it's all about having a clear plan. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna whack this out, and so guys, please follow through. Okay, follow on what I say. Okay, so what happened was, I started losing all this money, and just before I went to Italy, I guess. Okay, just before I went to Italy, I was doing all sorts of shit online. Okay, I just couldn't make anything work. I set up niche websites. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. This is actually a website. It's so funny when I share this with people. You can see I'm trying to promote ClickBank products. This was years ago. On cake decoration. I think we made like one sale after, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, and I know you guys are laughing at this, and that's cool. And I tried to do offline marketing, offline whatever it's called, local business consulting, and yeah, I did make a few sales here and there, but it was absolute whack. This was the website that I set up. I get customers. And I quickly realized, wow, this thing is just not working out, and I just have to get myself back in. Okay, so one of the lessons that I learned, okay, and that has helped me, go from minus £286 to $300,000 in sales per month. Okay, how did I get here? Okay, how the heck did I get here? Whilst I started from the bottom. Okay, and so number one is mindset. Okay, number one is the mindset. Okay, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of mindset are you operating from? And most of the time when we have bills, we're in debt, our friends and family are laughing at us, no one around us is supporting us, I know how it feels. Okay, I know the fact that everyone around you thinks you're crazy because you're the only one that wants to go out and make money, and everyone else is fine, absolutely fine, getting a 9 to 5 job, right? And so I know exactly how it feels. So how do you empower yourself on a day-to-day basis? Okay, how do you get from where you are to get to where you want to go? You have to work on your mindset every single day. Okay, you got to spend 30 minutes per day reading and listening to audio. Okay, I do this way more than an hour per day. It's usually like 2, 3, 4 hours a day. I'm always just on it. Like, I don't listen to music much. I don't watch TV. I don't talk to anyone that talks shit. It's either someone is in line, and there's that quote. What is it called? Average people discuss events, mediocre people discuss other people, and successful people discuss ideas and strategies. Okay, so for me, everyone around me, my friends, family, like, my family wasn't like this before, but they start changing when you start getting results, and when you start changing. It's really an empowering, amazing thing. But my friends, I started quickly realizing, wow, I gotta surround myself with the people that I want to be like. Now, here's a hack that I'm gonna give you. Okay, a mental hack. So I'm actually gonna do this on Bubble Mind Map. Okay, so let's get cracking on. Okay, so number one is mindset. And let's talk about mindset. Mindset number one is you got to start conditioning yourself, conditioning your mind daily. Okay, now here's the mental hack, that your brain doesn't know your brain doesn't know if you're lying or you're telling the truth. Okay, so what happens is this: when you start reading a $10 book, can everyone afford $10 on this webinar? Okay, just type in if you can at least afford $10. $10 a week. Just type in yes, I can afford that. Just say yes, yes, yes. Just type it into the go. Of course, of course, of course. Just type in yes. I want to see a bunch more yeses before I move on. Come on, give me some yeses. Yes, yes, yes. Hell yeah. $10 a week is nothing. Okay, $10 is absolutely nothing. And if you want and you can't even afford $10, and that's cool because some people might not be able to afford it, you have a site called youtube.com, and on youtube.com you can have tons of free content. Okay, a lot of the things that you want to learn, you can find it on YouTube. Just don't end up watching stupid prank videos. I know they're funny and I know they're engaging and addictive, but stay away from those, okay? And until you start making real money, you should not be watching movies. From my experience anyway, it's not something that's right or wrong. It's just what it is. I didn't watch a movie. I didn't speak to a girl for the first 9 to 12 months of internet marketing. I used to wake up. I didn't even. Oh my god, I'm not gonna even go there. But let's just say it was the ultimate sacrifices that I made in my life, okay? And now I can enjoy a life where even if I didn't work for the next 5, 10, 20 years, you know, I'm very grateful God has given me and blessed me with so much time freedom and financial freedom that I could live a very comfortable life for the next 10 years, okay? So imagine that, okay? So the lessons I'm going to share with you, please take it. Now, this is the mental hack. Your brain doesn't know whether you're lying or you're telling the truth. So it doesn't matter. All the negative shit in your life, all of the stuff where you have challenges, problems, frustrations, distractions, people not supporting you, if you can block out 10, 20, 30 minutes a day, reading a book or listening to audio or watching a video, even on YouTube, here's what happens. Your brain, on a very unconscious level, your brain now starts believing that you are friends or you are right next to people that you're studying from. Okay, so I quickly realized, and I was like, it was an epiphany for me. Okay, it was an epiphany that, wow, no one around me is supporting me. I've left all my friends because they chose drugs, street crime, and violence, and I chose entrepreneurship and trying to become successful, I guess, at that time. Okay, and I don't have much money. I'm in a bunch of debt. I just dropped out of university. Everyone thinks I'm going crazy. I used to use a credit card that had, I think, 1,200 or 1,500 pound bank, whatever you call it, overdraft. It's called overdraft. Is basically, for my non-UK friends, what the hell is an overdraft? It's like where you can pull out a loan, I think, or whatever it is. Okay, I can't even explain what an overdraft is. It's basically like a credit card. Okay, it is a credit card, I think. Anyway, I had this overdraft of like 1,200 or 1,400 pound that was given from university, and I used to do all my shopping, all my personal stuff, personal groceries, all of that stuff from that one credit card. And I used to always think, damn, how the hell am I gonna put more money back into it? And when I'd come home, I'd be faced with all this negativity from my friends, from my family and my cousins and all of that kind of stuff. And I quickly realized, hold on, I need to get a sip of water. And I quickly realized, wow, this ain't gonna serve me. This is not what's going to take me to that next level. And so when I figured this out, okay, I started reading and I started empowering myself. Okay, I started empowering myself with daily calls, audio calls, books, and videos. Okay, I've replaced all of my spare time, social time, everything with learning from people that I want to be like. And I remember I used to attend these classes just before I dropped out of university. Okay, so once I figured this out, I used to go into university, just to kind of give you a story, or so it relates better. Okay, I used to go into university and I used to look at everyone, and all the kids, students in the class. They used to make fun of me because I'd always talk about how to get rich and have my own business. And obviously it's kind of worked out well. And sometimes these old students look at me on Facebook and they're like, what the hell does this guy do? All he seems to be doing is making all this money and traveling around the world and doing all this cool stuff. Obviously I don't pay any attention to them, but at the time they used to make a lot of fun out of me, and it was cool. I learned to develop thick skin. Okay, and actually write this down. Learn to develop thick skin. Okay, as my friend David Wood, the co-founder of Empower Network, says, don't be a wussy. It's really that. Don't be a wussy. Learn to take control and responsibility for your own life, for your own actions, and not be influenced by the people around you. And it's hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. That shit's hard. However, there's a process, okay? So I started going to university, and I used to read these books. And the first two books that I read, And if you haven't read this, then I strongly recommend that you read it. Actually, it's 3 books. One was called Think and Grow Rich, which if you've read it, read it again. Okay, I've got it right in front of me. Um, Actually, just pulling it out of my bookshelf right now. And one was a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and another one was called The Secret. Okay, and I remember just reading these 3 damn books, and one of the first things that I learned was you are who you surround yourself with. So I used to go into university and I used to look at my lecturer. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't a bad person, but the guy wasn't making, you know, $100,000 a year. He wasn't making £100,000 a year or whatever, right? He was probably even not making 50 or 60 grand a year. And I started asking myself, I'm coming to university, I'm spending all this money, I'm traveling, and I'm spending my life learning from a guy who I don't want to be like him when I grow up. And then there was this other guy that I was learning from called Ibn Pagan, and this is a guy who came from nothing and started making 25 million a year in the information publishing business. And I started asking myself, who's much better to teach me? Someone who's doing it, or someone who's kind of talking about it and doesn't even have his own business and is trying to teach business studies in university? I mean, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes your kids or even yourself, you might have gone to college and school and you realize what a pile of crap that was. Okay, mind my language, but that's how I think anyway. Okay, school and college and university didn't teach me shit about being happy in life, how to become successful, how to grow my own business, how to become fulfilled, how to become a great leader, how to add value to other people's lives. So for me, college, university is a lot of crap. And if there's academics listening to this, no disrespect to you guys, or if you're a teacher, no disrespect to you. It's just my attitude and my kind of thinking perspective towards education. Okay, it doesn't mean it's right or wrong, it's just mine. So I don't want to get a bunch of mail saying, I can't believe you talked about education, blah blah blah. Okay, I love education, and education is what drives the world with entrepreneurship. However, it's, for me, I believe it's the right education that will take you there. Okay, so educating yourself, very important. Conditioning your mind. And so what happened was, once I started to develop thick skin and mentally empowering myself on a day-to-day basis, I also realized that I gotta wake up with immense energy, and that's when I started learning and understanding the power of gratitude. Okay, I don't know if you guys practice gratitude, but this is what I do. Okay, I journal every day, so I would recommend you guys buy a journal. You can pick them up anywhere from $5-10 or whatever. Any big stationery shop will hook you up with a journal, and start journaling and write down 5 or 10 things every single day, okay, that you are grateful for. And here's what happens when you do these exercises. Okay, you start your day off feeling warm and fuzzy and fulfilled and happy because you're focused on what's right. When you're grateful, you're rich. When you're grateful, the fear disappears from within you. That's when you start thinking much more clearly, even if you are broke. Okay, and let me tell you another quick story. Okay, so I'm speaking to my dad just a few days ago, and I'm telling him about this concept of gratitude, and I'm kind of just breaking it down. Obviously, he understands what it is, but I was just breaking it down. And I said, Dad, when I was young, I couldn't grasp the concept of gratitude because I was so broken, so in debt. I used to be pissed off at everyone that talked about, talk to me about, be happy, stay happy, that kind of stuff. And this is what I would do. I would actually go around a place called Green Street in East London. Funny. And I would just find homeless people and tramps, and I would literally just stand in front of them, just to feel more grateful, feel grateful for what I have. There would be people in the streets that have no shoes, that have no family, that have no food, and I would just look at them and I would just download, just get into an immersive state of intense gratitude, and I would carry that home, and I'd say, you know what, I have all of these things that at my fingertips that I can learn. You know, just even this webinar. When was the last time that you attended a webinar by someone that makes over $300,000 a month, giving you all this free value information without having an intention to sell you anything? I mean, do you guys do you know anyone that has done that in the last 3-6 months or any time that you've been online? I highly doubt it. Okay, I highly doubt it, because when I got started online, I didn't have any of these kind of trainings. So I promised myself, you know, once I become successful and once I start earning X amount of money, I'm gonna start giving back, and I'm gonna start doing, you know, as you've probably, it doesn't matter how long you've been on my list, you've probably seen I don't do product launches and that kind of stuff. But for me now, I'm at a stage in my life, in my business right now, where I will get into product launches and my own live events and my own seminars and writing my own book, and, you know, really getting to that next level. Okay. So mindset is super crucial. With mindset, you want to create a strategic action plan. Okay. I can't even spell strategic action plan. Oh god. Okay. Okay, you want to create a strategic action plan backed with a strong why. Okay, who here wants me to give you guys an example of a strategic action plan? If you guys are interested, just type in yes. Guys, if you guys want me to kind of just say some sort of strategic action plan, just type in yes. Let me see some comments from you guys. Let me see some comments. Say yes, yes, yes. If you want me to show you what my action plan looks like, okay? What my action plan looks like. Okay, yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay. Okay, so let me just give me a second. I just need to get some water. Okay, so basically, the way I kind of write my own strategic action plans is I have a bunch of processes. So I'll kind of give you a straight to the point one. So I'll use something like Evernote. If you guys don't have Evernote, it's a free software. So I'll type in something like monthly goals. Okay, monthly goals. So let's just say this month I want to hit X amount. Let's just say my goal is $500,000. Your goal can be anything. It can be $10,000 or $50,000 or even $5,000. It doesn't matter what your income goal is. So one of the things is I'm driven, obviously, not just by money, which is one of the key motivators, I guess, but adding real value to people and getting new customers. Okay, so I'll type in something like, let's just say 500 customers, $500,000. Okay, and then I will put these checklists on there. Let's just say launch product, spend $25,000 on ads, hire 3 new people, write 2 new video sales letters. Okay, and so what would happen is, now this is just a monthly goal. Okay, and then I would obviously break it down. So let's just say the launch product, hire 1 person, to do graphics, you know, just all of that. But I'm very clear, okay, and the secret to having an effective, let me go back to the secret to having an effective game plan is clarity and simplify. Okay, clarity and simplify is what gives you power. Okay, remember this. The reason why you may think, oh man, I'm so overwhelmed, I don't have any results, I'm not getting the results that I want, is because you don't have clarity, my friend. Okay, it's because you're not clear on what you want. Okay, so no, you have to get clear on what you want, on what specifically you want. Okay, and then you gotta get clear on why you want it. Okay, and then through journaling, daily tasks, accountability, Evernote, visualizations, incantations. Okay, do, like, if you want, do all of them. It doesn't matter. I used to do freaking every single one of these things, and I still do. Sometimes I'll walk, I'll go to the gym and I'll work out, and I'll do the incantations, and I'll visualize, and I'll get into a state of gratitude, and I'll, you know, write down on my daily tasks, and I'll hire people to keep me accountable. I'll find people on Facebook or whatever, if I like their energy, I'll basically ask them, hey, can you hold me accountable on XYZ? And that's basically what I would do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, let me just see what's up. Okay, wow, so many comments. Okay, so someone's saying, can you dumb it down? Dumb it down. Let me just see. Oh shit, hold on. Where do I go? Okay, so launch product, hire one person to do the graphics. So the power comes from simplifying and having clarity. Okay. Now, in terms of breaking it down, how else would I break it down? I mean, are you guys clear on this? Let me just see more. Okay, so what would I say? Let's just say launch product. Okay, so I'm launching a product called Conversion Cocktail this month. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to record videos. I'm going to get Alom, which is my business manager. Alom, are you on here? If you are, just type in yes. You guys probably know Alom. He's on the Facebook group all the time. And you know, he's very close to all of my customers and clients and subscribers. Okay, so I would get Alom to create intro videos, intro fancy graphics or whatever it's called. Okay, then I would get Brandon, my copywriter, to write sales copy. Okay, Brandon, or I've got a couple of myself, or another brother called Nido. So any of these guys or myself to write the sales copy. I would get Imran to hook up merchant account to collect payments. Okay, I would get Zach plus Mamun to do client follow-up support. One person to do the graphics. Then I would email my list and sell it. You know, I'd probably sell it, I don't know, maybe $500 or something. Okay, this product. Okay, and I'm launching this product this month. So that's just one action. Okay, that's one action. Okay, now in a month I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, let's just say 5 actions. Okay, so I will have these 5 actions, and they will all be broken down into something like this. Okay, and to use softwares, there's a software called Trello. It's free. Trello.com. Let me see. Okay, I haven't used it because I've got another account. This is my personal account. I haven't used my personal account, but I use an account with my team. Okay, so my team is basically I've got 4 or 5 people that work with me very closely, so we have like a joint one. But basically, here's I guess something that I write. This is my kind of my one of my goals that I want to get to, which is $33,000 a day, which basically gives me $1 million per month in sales. Okay, that's one of my goals. It's outrageous. It's awesome. It's just what it is. Okay, and then April income goal $400,000. Obviously, I didn't hit that goal. You can see. I probably did like maybe $200,000 or whatever. But I always have goals that are way bigger than they're very unrealistic. I don't like to do things that are realistic. I like to do things that are very unrealistic, that push me beyond my comfort zone. Okay, and I keep on re-emphasizing to myself why I want this. Okay, so you can use Trello. There's another one that I just got today, which I'm gonna start. It's called Wonderlist. Okay, I just learned about it. I heard about it today. So let me turn this thing off. Trello and Wonderlist. Okay, these are two that I would recommend you guys. You guys should. I'm actually gonna create something very similar. It's probably gonna be free. And I'll hook you guys up with it as soon as I create it. I'm not sure when it's going to be, but it's going to be very simple. Or you could just use a notepad, just like me, a notepad and pen. Okay, but it's very important that it's always in front of you. Okay, here's something that I'll share with you, because I'm very committed to my goals, and I just have all these amazing goals that I want to achieve in my life. So I condition myself, okay? I condition myself because of this. And I'm actually going to share with you an example. Let me just write this down before I forget. An example of how you can work out your dollar per hour value, okay? So for me to get to where I want to go, okay, each day, each hour has to be accounted for. So as you can see over here, this is actually my background, okay? So I always remind myself, I'm very all over the place, kind of disorganized, I guess. So I keep reminding myself, focus. And obviously I call myself a genius. So I always say, focus, genius, focus, okay? And I have this notepad. This is, again, my background, is what I'm doing, worth $5,000 per hour right now. So you won't see me, I don't screw around on sites like YouTube watching endless stupid videos. I don't screw around hours on Facebook, or on email or on Skype. I do things that get me money and get me results, so I can take the rest of the day off and I can think about how can I spend less time and make more. Okay, it's all about, for me, how do I find the little hinges that swing big doors? Okay, and on the left hand side, this is stuff that's kind of really important for me to live by. And number one is pray. And maybe you believe in God, maybe you don't. That's your own thing. So I'm very big into prayer because I'm very spiritual. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about religion and all that kind of stuff, but I pray. And I like to pray a lot every single day. Okay, so for me, prayer is very important. Live, love, be present. Leadership, adding value. For me, it's not just about making money. Yes, making money is great and it's fun, but adding value, innovation and marketing, lifestyle design and health. Because I've had an amazing life so far. And I just feel like I'm just getting started. But one thing that I realize is sometimes I go out and I'd overeat, or I'd not take care of my health. Okay, so I put that there to remind myself every single day. Productivity, simplifying, creativity. Simplifying is very important for me because I realize most people in life are just overwhelmed, frustrated, confused, and they want simplicity. Okay, so for me, I want to simplify every damn thing as much as I can. Having a vision, get clear, get clarity, growth and contribution, and obviously get money. Okay, and that's the incantation. Yes, I am now earning $33,000 per day by December 31st, 2013. Okay, so I've got 6 months to hit that goal, and then I've got a screenshot of some of my friends' accounts that they they do like over $30,000 a day. So I put that there because that's what I want to focus my unconscious on. Okay, and one of the other things that I want to do over the next 12 to 24 months is buy my own island. And as you can see, I've actually got a picture of Richard Branson's island on my on my computer background, because I know through visualization and all of this kind of stuff, you attract what you condition your mind to be like, and this is just this is like a vision board for me. If you guys don't know what vision boards are, it's just creating a board where what you want to create in your life, your own vision. Okay, I'm in a mastermind group with a guy called John Assaraf, who was from The Secret, and he kind of popularized the whole vision board thing. And it just works for me. It works. It's scientifically proven. So you guys gotta create your own vision board. Okay, I really hope that you do. I'll just write that down. You got, oh sugar, how do I, okay, I got it back. Okay, let me just save it before I lose it. Okay, so that's kind of the mindset aspect of this. The next thing that I would want to move into is basically list building for profits. Okay, list building. Let me go through. Okay, so kind of mindset. After I tweaked my mindset, I knew that to start building a business, it's really this 3-step process. Okay, you find a system, you find a program, whatever. Number one, you get leads. Okay, you build a list. It's really this simple. Okay, just write this down and just burn it into your mind. Okay, because anytime you're not making the kind of money that you want, this is the 30,000 over feet view. Okay, I'm not trying to sell you some sort of traffic program, although you can go and buy traffic from my agency, soloadsagency.com, but I'm not here to sell you on traffic or any of that stuff. So I'm just going to keep it very real. This is the 30,000 feet view. Okay, step two and step three. Let me see if you guys are still awake. Okay, looks like, are you guys still awake? Okay, yes. All right, hell yeah. Okay, if you guys are still awake, just give me a hell yeah. I'm awake, wide awake, and I'm gonna go through more. Okay, I'm gonna go through this more, and I want to share with you the money part. Okay, and by this time, what usually happens is this, and again, guys, I'm very transparent in everything that I do. There's over 109 people here on this webinar right now. 109 people actually. The people that are kind of got and I'm not talking down at anyone, I'm just telling you what it is. Okay, unless they have a great excuse. The people that have the loser mentality, there is no content in this webinar, there's no traffic secrets, that kind of loser type people, they've already left this webinar. Okay, but this is what but you guys have stayed, and you guys deserve what I'm about to share with you. Okay, because this is the kind of overview in a nutshell of how to get your first 6 figures and to make your first 7 figures. Okay, so just kind of see yourself on this webinar too. See that awareness. I'm here. There's other people. How comes they aren't here? I should be grateful that I'm here. I'm learning from XYZ. From obviously myself, not XYZ, Shaqir, and you're about to discover XYZ. Okay, so the 3-step process: you get leads, you build a list. Number 2, you develop a relationship with that list. Okay, you develop a relationship with that list. Number 3, you sell stuff, gets money. Okay, it's really this simple. Okay, now 3-step process to your first 6 figures. Okay, and maybe to get to 7 figures, there's maybe another 1 or 2 processes, but essentially this is list building profits. Okay, so once you got your mindset in place, it's list building. Now guys and girls, just before I go into the list building profits, regarding mindset, I'm going to take literally 2 questions that I think that are most common. So if you guys have any questions regarding mindset, please post right now, because I want to spend 2 minutes answering these 2 questions. Otherwise, I'm just going to move on to list building profits. So if you guys have any questions regarding mindset right now, just type it into the Google whatever it's called, GoToWebinar chat on my Facebook group. Literally, you have 2 minutes. I'm going to answer for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to move forward. Mindset. Okay, I guess what books? That's not a mindset book. I have 48-hour days, so not halfway. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So I guess no one has any questions on mindset. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to basically go on and talk about list building profits. Okay, list building is your number 1. Okay, write this down. Your number 1 activity in your business should be focused on getting leads first. Okay, nothing else. You should be getting leads. You need to be getting leads daily. What I found is the magic number is 25 to 50 leads per day. Okay, and from 25 to 50 leads per day, you want to have 3 what I call QC, quality conversations. Okay, either you want to obviously email daily to your list. Okay, you have 3 quality conversations, which basically means they could be via email or they could be on the phone. Okay, get people on the phone. If you're getting started right now and you have no freaking money, the easiest way to start making bank is get yourself a bunch of subscribers, send out an offer, send out a survey, send out a email that literally says, hey, give me a shout. Hey, what's your current frustration or challenge? Please reply back and I'll give you a 20-minute free consultation. I guarantee you right now, okay, that if you start implementing just this stuff that I'm sharing with you, you are going to see results that will blow you away. Guys, when I didn't have money, I used to spend 4 hours a day on a site called twitter.com. 4 to 6 hours a day I used to be on a site called twitter.com. Okay, and I used to build relationships with people, and it was hard work. But here's what happened. I used to get anywhere from 2 to 10 leads per day, and I was making anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 per month. Okay, and obviously now it's kind of, you know, it's kind of out. I still use Twitter. You should all follow me on Twitter. But in the beginning, when Twitter was first new, I used to spend hours. Oh God, I used to spend all day and night on Twitter, and I used to build these relationships. And I learned early on, okay, that if you literally treat people, okay, if you treat people as real human beings, okay, and you actually give a shit about other people, the money is easy. The money becomes easy because you take the focus of yourself. You take the focus of paying off your damn bills and buying your new car or impressing your wife or any of these other things, okay? Because you take your focus of other people, of yourself, and you put it on other people, and people can, boom, they can feel it, okay? They can feel that transparency. They can feel, damn, this guy actually gives a shit about our success, okay? How many of you guys right now feel a connection with me? Just type in, yes, I feel a connection. If you don't, just type in, no, I don't feel any connection. Please, I'd love to see a few comments. Just type in, yes, I feel a damn connection. you know, it's real. Just type in whatever, okay? You got 1 minute. Come and type in, yes, I feel a connection. Yes, from the beginning. Yes, I feel a damn connection. You, sir, what does it say? You, sir, are powerful. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Type in yes if you feel a powerful connection, okay? Why is this? It's because I'm speaking from a place of authenticity, man. Like, even if I was broke and I had no money, I know that it's not about me, okay? It's got nothing to do about me. You guys didn't come to learn, you know, how is this guy so awesome? No, you guys came because I said I'm going to teach you 1 or 2 things or 7 things that has helped me get to 300k a month, okay? People, human beings, there's nothing wrong with it. We're just very self-serving people. We're just self-serving creatures. We only think about ourselves, okay? So when you can take that off from yourself, and now you say, now you come from a place of, you know what, it doesn't matter where I'm at in my life right now, let me see how I can help someone else. And it's freaking easy to help other people. You know why? Because most other people are just lost, way more lost than you. Let's just keep it that way, okay? They're way more lost than you. If you read 1 or 2 or 3 books, now you have value. Now you understand. Now you have learned XYZ. You can put up a blog post. You can write an email. You can make a video out of it. And you can start to give that. I'll tell you right now, guys, I don't like making videos. Every time I make a video, I am so self-conscious. I think like I look fat. I'm thinking, what are all the chicks going to think of me? Why am I talking about how much money I'm making? All of these things, I don't have a shave, and I'm lazy sometimes because I don't like to, you know, dress up, and I'm like, I have to wear a different t-shirt. This t-shirt makes me look fat, blah, blah, blah. I have all these damn same things, but you know what? I embrace it. Instead of being fearful and operating from a place of insecurity and being shit scared, I just say, you know what, screw it, I gotta embrace it. Because if I don't do it, I won't encourage my customers, my clients, and my subscribers. You guys won't do it, okay? If I told you guys, hey, go make a video, and you've never ever seen a damn video from me, what does it say to you? It says, oh, why on earth am I gonna listen to Shaq? He doesn't make videos and he's telling me to make videos. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so you got to lead the way. And this is a higher level mindset thing. And it's basically, I got to write this down in the mindset aspect. Okay, it's leadership. Okay, you got to be the leader in other people's lives. You got to realize this. People are lost in lives. People, why do you think, okay, so most of you guys know I'm one of the top earners in a program, in a community called Empower Network, okay? If you haven't joined me inside Empower Network, send me an email or whatever if you want to join me inside Empower Network, okay? Empower Network is an amazing freaking community, and there's over 175,000 people. I've become really good friends and buddies with the guys that own it, and obviously I'm the top 7 or 8 earner in the world for that company. Now here's the thing, why do you think people join Empower Network? Okay, let me tell you why. It's not because they want to make a shit ton of money. It's not because they want to make 100 grand a month, okay? That's one. But the main reason they join Empower Network is because the owners, the people that operate inside Empower Network are usually, okay, 95% plus. Obviously, you have your fair share of people that abuse the system and whatnot, but the owners, okay, and I can vouch for them 100%. These guys are just at a very high level, operate from a very high place of integrity, okay? They don't focus on how much money they can make. They focus on how can they help people like you, people like me make more money, okay? Their focus is on empowering others. And when you watch, okay, if you've joined Empower Network, you've seen, you know, Dave and Dave's videos, you can look at that video and you can say, damn, those guys have got it nailed. I want to follow them. I'm going to buy whatever the heck they're selling. And you buy into them. Okay? You buy into them because you see the leadership and the transparency in them. Okay? People, you guys, a lot of you guys have joined me inside Empower Network. Why the heck have you joined me inside Empower Network amongst everyone else? Number one, because I'm freaking awesome. Yes, I have the right to brag. Number two, because this is my webinar, I can do whatever the heck I want, right? Number two is this, okay? I look at the marketplace and I look at everyone spamming their list, writing these stupid short emails, really hypey emails, and your inbox is probably stuffed with, commission this, commission that, blah, blah, blah. And so I have taken the other aspect, and I do things opposite. Okay, I write emails that are freaking long. That takes me 30 minutes. Sometimes some of these emails that you read, okay, you guys read my emails. Sometimes those damn emails take me 2 hours in a day. Okay, and obviously I don't have to do any other work, mainly because I have a team, and we're gonna talk about that afterwards. But my focus is I gotta communicate with my customers. So if it takes me 2 hours, 3 hours to write a damn email, I would write it. Sometimes I can't figure out the hook, and I have to read books, and I have to go through my cheat sheets and swipe files to get the right email out, because I know most of the people that do emails, they don't take care of the customers. They don't take care of the clients, of the subscribers. And for me, that's something that I don't sell myself short on. That's why when you read my emails, know that I put in a lot of damn effort for you guys to read my emails, okay? And I gotta give you this tip, okay? So at my first ever event, I met this one guy called Dennis Carganilla, this young kid, and I was just fascinated. He's like 26 or 28 years old, and he's making like 100K a month. And at the time, that was just so much money for me. And I was like, man. And I went up to him and I asked him a newbie question, which you shouldn't ask people. And I said, man, what's the secret to making all this money? And usually people don't answer those questions, but he turned around and he said, observe the masses and do the right opposite. Okay, so let me give you an example right now. Go into your inbox, your Gmail inbox, or whatever the heck you use, and see how everyone else is communicating with the subscribers. Okay, see what everyone else is pitching. See how everyone else is so focused on trying to make that quick sale. Okay, and you look at that and you start differentiating yourself. Okay, because when you start differentiating yourself, you are going to get people's attention. Okay, I mean, just think about this webinar. I didn't even push for it very hard. I had like 500 registrations or something, or whatever it was. Over 100 people turned up. Okay, and that's pretty good turnout rate considering the time I'm doing it. And the fact I didn't mail out. You should at least mail 2 to 3 times on the day that you're doing the webinar. And I think I only mailed once. And I didn't even email my entire list. Okay, it was just a small segment of my entire list. But I wanted to just do this because I obviously have no idea how long I'm gonna go on for. Okay, and I mean, do you guys want to learn more? Do you guys want to learn more? Type in yes if you've got the energy to learn more. Okay, I have seen people saying we love you, man. Yes, hell yeah. Just give me a bit of feedback so I know you guys are on point. You guys are not falling asleep. You guys are, I mean, it's 2 a.m. for me now. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yes, keep them coming, yes. All right, looks like you guys are gonna keep me up, and I will not disappoint. Okay, I need to get some more water. Okay, so let's build in profits. Okay, let's break it down. Get leads. Where do you get leads from? Well, you can get leads from any of these sources. Okay, whether it's Facebook, press releases. Obviously, I have my own traffic agency. If you guys are interested, soloadsagency.com. Why is this important? Because this helps build your #1 money getting activity. Okay, what is the best traffic source in the world? Guys, write to me. Come on, quickly. What is the best traffic source in the world? Come on the GoToWebinar chat. What is the best traffic source in the world? Okay, solo ads, nope. Solo ads, no. Come on, give me some. What is the best source of traffic? Solo ads, word of mouth, no. Facebook, Google, PPC, social networks, ew. No. Forums, ew. No. Google, personal referrals, no. Internet, you, yes, me, ourselves. Email, list, yes. Okay, Facebook, I have no idea. No, I don't go to sleep, Barry. My life is too awesome. Okay, I'll tell you what the best source of traffic is, okay? It's not paid lists, it's not solo ads. The best source of traffic is your own email list, okay? Your own email list is the best damn traffic source in the world. Okay, what does this mean? Because it allows you, okay, to leverage your existing traffic. Okay, think about it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna share with you this because there's been quite a few other people that have joined us. But I did a webinar just not too long ago, and it brought in $64,000 in net commissions. Okay, where do you think I got this traffic from? Okay, where do you think how do you think I made $193,000 in sales and made $64,000 net profit? It came from my email list. Okay. It came from my email list. Why? Because the best source of traffic is your own email list. Why did so many people buy? Because I have developed a relationship with that list. Okay, think about it. Okay, that whole thing of push button money, you know, obviously I had to do a webinar, but it got me $193,000 in sales, right? Now, you may think, oh man, all it did was send an email to his list and he made $193,000. No, okay, that's not how it works. This is how it works. You build your list, then you develop a damn relationship with that list. So the list basically means people, okay, your subscribers. So they know, trust you, respect you, okay. If they know, like, respect and trust you, what does that mean? They will listen to you, okay? That means you own their... how do I get rid of this? Okay. Why did this color change? Okay, let me change this color again, guys. Okay. You own... Guys, you gotta write this one down, okay? You own their attention. This is what it's about, okay? You gotta learn how to get attention and own it, okay? Why do you think I'm getting you guys to engage, okay? Because the people that are most responsive will engage, okay? And the people that engage most, we are the people that take action, and the people that take action are the people that get results. And I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of people on this webinar that are like, oh, I'm not going to listen to anything this guy says. Where's the traffic secrets? Oh, you know what? Let me go to see his Facebook. I'm not going to type in anything everyone else is typing in. Okay, you can see, I mean, there's over 100 people. Why are there only 50 or so people always commenting? It's because these guys are the action takers. These guys are the people that are attentive, that are focused on this webinar, that are focused on the success more so than everyone else. Does this make sense, guys? Does this make sense? Is this good stuff or what? Okay, is this good stuff or what? Type in yes if you think this is good stuff, right? Your job is to learn how to create, own, demand attention, okay? Because when you can demand attention, you can own someone's time so that you can influence them, persuade them, teach them, add value to their lives, okay? Once you do all of these things, okay, and obviously this is where the work is, okay? Most people don't do this shit. Okay, and this is why they're freaking broke and they like, oh, I don't, and they complain all the time. If you do this, my friend, I'm telling you right now, you are going to have developed a list of subscribers. I don't care if you have 50 subscribers, even if you have 100 subscribers, start making videos. Go and read a book and then Write a blog post, make a video and say, here's 5 things that I've learned, okay? And yes, you are going to have to come outside your comfort zone. What all success is coming outside your comfort zone to experience, attain, and attract different things that you haven't got in your life previously because you've been living in your comfort zone, okay? So make that a goal to come outside your comfort zone all the time. And again, you know what? I'm not talking in a way that like I'm trying to preach to you. I guess I am preaching to you. Does it really matter what I'm doing? As long as it gets you results. Because I don't like I'd rather have you guys go out and implement and learn and take action and get results than you just passively learning and not doing anything with what I'm teaching you, okay? And this is why I have a very direct way of just being a straight shooter and giving you what you need, okay? So how do you develop relationship? Make videos, give value, share, teach, okay? Teach. And I wasn't someone who was big into this. I was always after the money. And I've seen my friends, like people that I surround myself with, people like David Wood, David Sharp, they're all about teaching. And once you start teaching, your income will triple, okay? And this is even myself. You know, how am I going to get to $1 million if I'm doing 300K a month right now? How am I going to get to $1 million a month in the next 6 months or so? Number one, God help me. Number two, I gotta figure out, okay, what kind of things do I need to do? Live events. I gotta teach more people. How do I teach more people? I gotta launch products. I gotta do live events. I gotta take on more consulting clients. I gotta work more on launching and developing masterminds. Okay, so that's how I'm thinking right now, and this is what I'm teaching you guys. Okay, so when you start teaching, you're gonna see your income at least double to triple. Okay. Number three, sell stuff, get money. Okay, what kind? You should have products and programs to sell. If you don't, join something like Empower Network. That's my own link, empowernetworklink.com or whatever, or join Shaqir.com. But anyway, that's just one program. Your own products, services. Obviously, I have something that I promote, which is Empower Network. I promote other affiliate products. I don't like to promote too much affiliate products because I feel like it. You know, there are a lot of people that promote a different offer every single day. If you're on my list for any given time, I promote something like Empower Network, my own traffic agency, okay, solo ads agency.com, and maybe I promote like one affiliate product per month. I am going to actually start promoting more because my customers and subscribers have expressed interest that they want more. But I like to kind of keep it very high quality. I don't do it because, oh yeah, I could make a quick buck. I do it because it's genuine, like it's genuinely gonna help you. Okay, so that's kind of my perspective on affiliate marketing. Why do I promote Empower Network? Number one, the community is great. Number two, for me, it's the fastest way I know someone can come in, start making $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 per month, because they have a lot of the systems, most of the systems, all of it pretty much set up. Obviously, you need to get your own traffic, and that's why I have my own traffic agency to help people in the home business industry get traffic to the site. Okay, so your number one activity should be getting leads. Your number two activity, number two should be building that relationship. Okay, that relationship with your customers. And number three, selling stuff. Okay, selling stuff, and also, you know, selling stuff and selling like affiliate products and other sort of stuff. And it's very simple. You know, once you have your own group of core customers and subscribers, then you want to do a survey and ask them. So for me, I didn't actually promote anything to my subscriber base. Whether you've been with me for a week, a day, or 3 years, you know that I don't promote a whole bunch of stuff. Like, again, one product a month, apart from Empower Network and Solo Ads Agency. Sometimes I'll drop a link into my consulting. I actually didn't promote anything after from when I built my list from 752 subscribers, I think maybe 250 or $300,000 after I made that. That's when and only then did I start promoting other sorts of affiliate stuff to my own personal list. But other than that, I didn't. Okay, so to make six figures, I strongly recommend you get 25 to 50 leads per day, email daily, do have 3 quality conversations, connect. Oh my god, this thing. Okay, connect with people. Okay, connect with people. Observe the masses and do the right opposite. See what other people are doing in the industry, and just do the right opposite. Because if you do the right opposite, what does that mean? You stand out. What happens if you stand out? People are going to pay attention. Now it's time for you to take that attention, okay, and then convert that attention into money. Okay. What else do I want to cover? Let me see. Okay, I wanted to cover how to get your first 6 figures, money getting Q&A. Okay, before I go into the Q&A, and guys, just make a note next to you of all the questions you have, and when I do the Q&A, you guys can ask. Okay, we still have 109 people on this webinar. I really appreciate you guys staying here and listening to me, because you know, like, I don't look at this as a number. I look at it as there's over 100 people from all over the world that have listened to me for, I guess, the last, I was gonna say 30 minutes, but I just looked at the time. I just looked at the time and thought, damn, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. I gotta actually go and pray in a little while. But okay, so back to my story. Okay, back to my story. I'm gonna put this so you guys don't get distracted with the background. Okay. After I lost it, you know, how the heck did I get there? 30 minutes a day, reading and listening to audio. I knew that the number one activity I have to do is list building. Okay, list building, and start selling high ticket programs. Okay, now obviously, and this is something that I did because I have experience. I just created a $25,000 consulting program, which a lot of the gurus and top earners and people like, you know, Toby and Leda Black have paid me $25,000. Lawrence Tam was one of my consulting clients. A lot of industry leaders and legends that you've probably heard of, they've paid me $25,000 plus consulting for consulting fees, because they want to learn from me and they want to spend one-on-one time with me. Okay, so I created my 25k consulting thing because I wanted to work less and still make a bunch more money. Okay, and that went really well, and that got me to 6 figures in the next 6 months. Okay, and after that, what happened was, obviously I've shared with you kind of the not so cool stuff that I did, like cake decoration, trying to get into the cake market and the local business, whatever. I'm not saying these things don't work. Obviously, this one didn't work for me much. Cake decoration. I don't know how to bake cakes, so please don't refrain from making jokes like that. Cake baker. I get customers. I did make a few sales, but this was just such a headache, man. This was just such a headache with such headache customers. And I was like, you know what, I need to get my thing into order. And that's when I started. Okay, actually, I had my own solo ads business that I created, and I joined Empower Network. Okay, and when I joined Empower Network, I had 752 subscribers that were like, I don't know, maybe like 3 years old or something. Okay, like really old from day one. And from Empower Network, you know, I went to my first ever event in where was it? Let me go back to my Facebook and see. Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, it was in Atlanta, Georgia, and there I am in Italy. God damn. Oh, I gotta share with you this. Okay, When I first got started, okay, and I was telling you about how I used to buy secondhand books. This was one of the books that I bought, A Pocket Guide to Trump, How to Get Rich. And I mean, look at this, what I wrote here, okay? One of the first ever books I started reading properly, probably 5 years ago, whilst I was started getting into business, How to Get Rich by Donald Trump. Just saw my little brother reading it. It's working. Which is kind of cool, right? Um, Here's me in Italy. I actually went to Italy because I was part of this company and I won this award and whatnot. Um, and I went to this event. It was a private mastermind, okay? And here's the thing, guys, okay? Even when I didn't have much money, actually, uh, over here, okay, I knew list building before I even created my $25,000 program. Oh, I think it was after. Oh, it doesn't matter. List building plus personal mentoring, okay? Personal mentoring is like the fastest way I know how to become successful in anything. And right now, this is what I do in my life, okay? I'm in a mastermind group with guys like Ryan Dice, James Shanko, Vishen, Lakiani, his mastermind group, John Asraf, really, really successful people because I know who I surround myself with is who I'm going to become like, okay? So I always seek for mentoring and whatnot. And even when I didn't have a huge chunk of money, okay, I went to this event. It was like a private mastermind with a guy called David Schwinn. Let me see where it is. Okay, this is a tea shop called Samovar Tea Lounge. Oh, with this guy, okay, and this guy at the age of 31 was responsible for over $100 million in sales. We're good friends, and I paid him like I think it was $6,000 or $8,000 for a 2-day mastermind event. Okay, 2-day mastermind event, and what happened was I learned a lot of stuff about copywriting and marketing and selling and all of that kind of stuff. Before I actually even talk about this, this is something that you guys need to write, okay? Marketing plus selling. Master this, you'll become free in life, okay? When I got started in this industry, there was a guy who's my friend now, called Jonathan Budd, okay? And you guys probably heard of Jonathan Budd. He's a great guy. JB made a video and said, if you learn how to market, you will own the rest of your life. You will know how to write your own paycheck, okay? The best books to read on marketing: Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. Okay, you can get that book by just Googling it. I mean, that's just like one of the best books that you can read, and that's more than enough just to get started and even to make your first 6 figures or so. Okay, you can make your first 7 or 8 figures. It's actually on my desk and I'm reading it right now again. Okay, so you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, it's all about marketing and selling, and you have to be really damn great at it. Okay, but it's not hard. It takes time. It's like anything in life. It's like you don't learn how to drive a car by looking at a car. You learn how to drive a car by getting into the car, learning how the clutch thing works, the brakes. I drive an automatic. I did buy a Range Rover actually this week. This week? No, last week. And that car's automatic. So I don't have any clue how cars work. I don't really care about them, but whatever. You get the point. Okay, so back to my thing before I lose focus. I went clay pigeon shooting. Where? Oh, so yeah. So straight away after that event, I paid invested in myself. Okay, I've invested in myself heavily. And then what happened was, I started, doing 25K consulting. I flew out to a place called Seattle, Washington, I think. Yeah, Seattle, Washington, and there I am clay pigeon shooting with the guy that paid me. I think he paid me $8,000 or $10,000. I can't remember, for a few days. moving forward, what? Okay, so this was my buddy Jonathan Bird's event. And here's a funny thing, okay? And I actually made you guys this one special video just for you guys, okay? Just for you guys. This was actually when we started getting an office, okay? And no one's ever seen this video. I don't know if I'm gonna post it on publicly, but I just quickly shot this because I wanted to share with you guys and show you guys what's possible and where I came from, and it just kind of gives you a snippet. So since there's over 100 people in there, are you guys still? Do you guys want to see this video or what? Do you guys want to see this video that I made for you guys? Okay, I'll repeat the name of the book afterwards. Okay, if you guys want to see the name of the video, I want at least 50 yeses, and you might get a shift from seeing this. You know, I'm all about creating epiphanies and paradigm shifts inside someone, because that's what creates true empowerment and belief. Okay, people, you don't get, you know, you can learn about traffic and this and that, and it's cool, but you really learn through when you see stuff that's working right now. You learn through stories, and you know, there's a reason why I've told you so many stories, is because through stories you persuade, influence, you teach people through stories. Okay, learn to become. I gotta write this one down as well. This one's a money one. Okay, it's not even fitting in here. Okay, learn to tell great stories. Okay, learn to tell great stories in your marketing, in all of your communications. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of yeses. Okay, good. Okay, let me go find this thing. Hey, what's up? It's Shaqir Hussyin here, and I'm actually going to be sharing with you a very special message and a very special video today. I'm going to take you on a quick journey, anyway, just enjoy this. So I'm outside in front of my house, actually, in London. It's as you can see, it's really sunny, and check out my new car. It's a nice Range Rover. Anyway, the reason why I'm shooting this video is not to show off my fancy new car. It's actually to share with you a really cool story of my first ever office that I started renting. Okay, so let me back here again, and you know what? By the way, that office was literally right in front of my house. In the back garden, in the back shed. Okay, so keep watching. Basically, this is going to be interesting. This is the place over here that I actually had my first ever office, and I was paying £50 a month to rent this place out. It's kind of crazy. So I just asked the lady if I could shoot a video. So awkward, but this was the exact place. Okay, and I used to pay £50 a month rent to rent out this place, and I was making, okay, I had my first ever 6 figure month working in an office that I was paying £50 for rent. And right now, you know, I'm 24. My business is doing well over $300,000 a month in sales, and I am just super grateful for this industry, for the opportunities that arise. So if you're someone who's, you know, watching this on any of my websites or whatever the case may be, just know that it's possible. It's really possible for you to create a dream life, for you to start achieving things that are just way, you know, way to your dream life, really. Stuff that you may be fantasizing about, of making your first $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. Anyway, I just wanted to shoot this quick video to share. Maybe I can show you what's inside. This is very fun. So, there's a little bathroom there. I don't think they have the lights working. There's a little kitchen over there. You can't even see anything. I'm just going to kill the video. But yeah, I just want to shoot this. My God, so I am actually, this is just another view of the room. Wow, this place just looks so damn tiny. This is actually the attic. A bunch of spider webs, which I'm not too fond of. Check this out. Oh my God, so, wow, this is the place we used to work. There used to be 3 of us working in this attic. Holy smokes. I'm feeling super grateful now. So grateful, wow. So yeah, there you have it. You know, no excuses. You gotta. The kids follow me around. It's kind of annoying, those little kids. But that's a different topic.
And there's something here.
Peace. So you know what? I just had to share that because oh dang! I guess some of you guys couldn't see. I mean, was that awesome or what? I think some people said the volume was a bit down. Was that awesome or what, guys? And it just shows that just starting from the bottom, you can get to wherever the heck you want to go, and if you're committed and you just do the things that you need to do, like this shit is as awesome as it gets. This industry will help you create a life, life that you can only imagine. And yes, God is great, and I'm grateful for all the people around me all the damn time, and I know that gratitude is what has. Anyway, before I get into any of that stuff, okay, this building learned to tell great stories. Where was I? And so let me go back. Okay, so that was my office. I shot this video especially for you guys, for my webinar attendees. Traveling. Let me see what else has been happening. In 2012, I guess that's when I started creating momentum, and I started hitting $10,000 days. This was actually in July, okay, of 2012. $13,000 in a day. You can see $5,000 days, just a whole bunch, and that actually marks my 3rd year. So within, I guess, a year or so after losing everything, I got back to doing 6 figures, multi 6 figures, and I actually have something. And this is something that I've been able to do, get as much as 30,000 leads in the last 30 days. Just really, really cool stuff. You can generate traffic, push button, just really, really amazing. Lots of traffic, and you can really step it up. This is actually an account my 16-year-old brother started on Facebook, and the first day he spent £25 and he made over $180, which is really cool. And there's a lesson in this too, okay? And here's the lesson. He was getting really frustrated about how his ads weren't being approved by Facebook. And I simply said that 95% of people will give up on the 3rd round. Keep going. And on the 4th time round, his ads got approved, and 5 hours later, he made 3 sales. Okay, so it just shows you what's possible. Okay, so what else is next? Did this event in San Diego. 320 people came in. Really amazing, really amazing event. Traffic intensive. And then really just got back, became one of the top earners inside Empower Network. And my second event, my first event at Empower Network, I was one of the guys right at the back of the room, skeptical, didn't even like Dave and Dave because they looked like tramps. And now I love those guys. And then, being able to speak in front of 3,000, 4,000 people. and just doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. And so the evolution went, and then was me in Singapore actually with David Sharp and David Wood. I did an event where 900 people turned up at my first ever event in Singapore, which was really cool. And just recently, I was I was in Singapore and Malaysia for around 2 months. This was pretty cool. I spoke at an event over here, and you can kind of see, you know, the focus has gone off from just trying to make a bunch of money to now helping people, helping others, empowering others. This is me in Malaysia. Those were beautiful. If you guys haven't been to Malaysia and Singapore, you so gotta get there. So gotta get there. This was the revolving restaurant, and it's me again winning stuff. This is in Singapore, and now I get to, you know, travel around the world with my laptop, make $10,000 a day, just do really cool stuff. Just do really cool stuff that once upon a time when I first go into this industry dream about. You know, I have students all over the world, people that are just, you know, it's just good, it's just great, and it's something that in the beginning, you know, it wasn't easy, but it gets easier. And then you start developing yourself, and the more you start developing yourself as a human being, as a person that's ready for this challenge of life, the more you can contribute, the more you can empower others. That's my friend Mac Zidane, which anyway, yeah. Oh God, I've traveled quite a lot, haven't I? LA. I was in Canada, and this was, you know, mainly just funded by, all of it was funded by my internet businesses. My friend Mark and Anastasia. I was recently in Turkey, where a doctor paid me $25,000 to spend 2 days with me. Okay, and that really opened up my eyes. I flew to Turkey. And I get to see all these amazing things in life, and I guess I'm sharing this because I want to show you what's possible. I mean, not just the money, the lifestyle. This was in Sydney, Australia. I just got back from there, and Sydney, Australia was cool. And I got to see the Opera House. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to see these places. So that was super cool too. And here I am, I guess. Here I am. There is one thing that I want to say before I get into a Q&A. Is I recently did a money getting meetup in London. We had like 50-60 people come from 1-2 days notice. Again, I spent like I think around $5,000. I paid for the food, put everyone in a nice posh fancy hotel, really classy place, and just spent time with my subscribers and my clients and people that have been following me for years and all of that kind of stuff, because I wanted to add value. I wanted to meet people face to face. Okay, I wanted to empower them. I wanted to tell them, you know, this is as real as it gets, and that anyone with the right mentors, the right support, the right systems in place can achieve greatness. Okay, it's you deserve it. So you don't want to sell yourself short. And now, obviously, I have you know, David Sharp and his good buddy of mine. He just came down to London. We went shopping in Harrods and all that kind of fun stuff. And I guess this is what I put up today, being featured. Hold on, G. Acha. My mom's calling because I gotta go and anyway. So I just got featured in the Home Business magazine and passed $700,000 in affiliate commissions with Empower Network. Obviously, that's probably around 30-40% of my total income. However, it does make me an average of, I guess, $80,000 to $100,000 per month, and it's one of my most recommended programs. So with that being said, I think I've covered kind of my journey and where I'm at right now, and some of the important lessons that I've learned. Okay, and now I wanna get into the last part, which is the Q&A. Okay, so you guys better fire off as many questions as you can, because I'm just gonna answer them very quick, because It's getting late over here, and it's not because it's just getting late. It's actually I gotta go and pray as well. So if you guys, I'm sure you guys have lots of questions. What did you think of this? Give me some feedback, and let me know what questions you have. Okay, use the Facebook group and the GoToWebinar and fire away, fire away, fire away. Thank you for being real. Yeah, leave me some comments. Actually, don't leave me the comments right now. I'll ask you for the comments afterwards. Right now, give me the questions, okay? Give me the questions, okay? Okay, so one of them is income overview. Okay, so 2009 is when I got started. 2009. First 12 to 18 months, I made around 120,000, I think 120k to maybe 150k. 2010. Let me see how much I made. Actually, you know what? 2009 to 2010, I made around this much. Okay, 2009 to 2010. 2011, I did around 275,000. I mean, those were my early days where, you know, I had, I guess, a bit too much ego, and there's nothing wrong with having a well-developed ego as long as you can kind of manage it. 2012, I did 1.2 million in sales. 2013, so far I think I've done maybe 1.4. Alan, what did we do so far, bro? Maybe 1.4, 1.5. I don't know. To an extent, I don't care. Well, I'm doing $300,000 a month right now in sales, so which is pretty cool. And my goal is for 2013 is to do 4 mil to $6 million. Okay, that's my goal, and I am working every day towards it. Okay, next question. Okay, keep those questions coming. Wow, still over 100 people on this webinar. Thank you, guys. I love how you track your income. It rocks. I struggle with Brian Addison. Hey, Brian, what's up? I struggle with keeping track of revenue. No, Brian, I have someone that goes in. Okay, and you know, since I'm just opening up everything for you guys, I'm just gonna keep it real. So let's just say May, right? So let's just say May. Brian, I have someone go in every single day and calculate how much money I've made. So, for example, Empire Network, $9,000 a day. They'll go in, they'll track how much pass ups, how much my traffic agency, how much I made from consulting, all of that. So you can see on this month, this is just a typical month. I'll just say this is just a month. Again, guys, last time I'll say income disclaimer. This is what I produce in sales. Doesn't mean that you guys are gonna do this. It takes work and all of this kind of stuff. So you can see Brian asked, how did I get all this organized? Someone goes in every single day, Brian. 103k from Empire Network. They basically work out what the profits is for Empire Network, for my ad agency, consulting, what kind of net profits I make. If I do any affiliate stuff, how much profits do I make? So total income, say $297,000, and then you would say average per day, which is $9,600 or whatever, and then it would say something like gross profit. Okay, how much? So total sales was maybe $297,000. Gross profit $230,000. Okay, so that's how. I guess you can see that. Yeah, I mean that's how you can see 230,000. I guess whatever. Anyway, I don't know what I've done to this thing. Okay, so yeah, that's what you saw, Brian. Okay, next question. Yeah, so I've got someone on my team that does that, Brian. Why you lots everything again? Why did I lose everything, Sylvie? Because I got complacent, I got lazy, I got arrogant, I got big headed, I lost focus of my goals. I got the money, I started partying, I started hanging out with the wrong crowd, I started losing respect for everyone around me because I thought, I was very clouded by money. I was young, I was rich, I was spending stupid money on food and dinners, and I was getting driven around in a Rolls Royce, and it kind of all got to my head. I didn't understand what day was, what night was. I didn't understand anything about anything, and it was a sad period. It was actually a really fun period of my life. However, you know, you kind of learn, and so for me that was one of I came from a poor background, poor family. No one believed in me. I worked very hard, I made money, and then I became rich, and no one around me understood me, so I self-sabotaged my success. I lost it, and now I've built up my multiple seven-figure multi-million dollar business, and now obviously I'm much more grounded with the money. I'm much more responsible. I'm much more mature, and I always ask, God and everyone around me for guidance, and just so I'm on the right path. Okay, so uh, no, I don't know Hindi. Love it all. Check plus for Dave. What other traffic sources I use? Press releases. I use joint venture partners, and Facebook sometimes for my traffic sources, but mainly solo ads. I have had 475 people with no purchases. I use campaign code. Okay, because you've used campaign code and you haven't done much work, you need to make a bunch of videos. Make at least 3 to 5 videos. Make a video, Caroline, telling people why you've joined XYZ program, and what your mission and your goal is. And that will help you convert more people. Offer bonuses, put scarcity in, all of that kind of stuff. Probably the best webinar. Okay, will you post the replay, please? Because you said please. Can you tell me how to warm up a call list that is totally unresponsive? Number one, get more leads. Number two, give value and see how many people respond. Are you going to Denver? No, I'm not. I'm watching the live stream. What would your step one be as a brand new to the game marketer? Follow. It depends. If you haven't got a system, buy into a system. Find a program. I promote Empire Network. If you want to join Empire Network, you can email me or whatever, or find someone else that you resonate with, and you can join them in Empower. It doesn't make any difference to me. This was assumed. When is your next webinar like this, Robert? I don't know when I'm gonna do another webinar like this. The last one like this was 4, 5, 6 months ago. What are you going to name your island? I'm probably gonna name it after my name. Nah, I don't know, Leon. Shaqir, with your ads business, can I promote all of my affiliate links? Yes, you can promote any home business opportunity. You have to speak to. I'll just drop some links. Okay, if you guys are interested, join Shaqir.com for Empire Network. If you want done for you solo ads traffic, you can go soloadsagency.com. If you want personal mentoring, you can go to shakirhussin.com/apply, and you can fill out some forms there. Okay, will you please post a replay? Yes. What is your biggest challenge? My biggest challenge, one of them is focus. Another one is hiring more people, because I know how to get traffic, and I'm a great marketer and a great sales guy. I can grow a business very fast, but what happens is I grow them way too fast and it goes into hyper growth. And what happens with hyper growth is you're making way too much money, but you can't handle the growth. So right now we're doing awesome. However, I want to get to $1 million a month, because I want to start building schools around the world, and I want to do a lot of cool, good stuff for people all over the world, and that's why I'm very driven to hit my financial targets. Obviously, there's always going to be challenges. It doesn't matter how much money you make. There's always challenges. That's one of my challenges, is hiring more people. Okay, came in late. Where do we get leads for our AM business? You can use soloadsagency.com, or you can go through any of the training inside. How come you're not going Denver? Tristan, I have personal issues and I'm fasting, and it's Ramadan now, so I want to stay home with my family. I don't travel. I don't like to travel when I'm fasting. This is beyond the doubt the best webinar I have ever attended. If you're not experiencing what you're selling enough to be credible, how do you get people to buy from you? You leverage other people, Nicole. You leverage other people and you leverage other people's success stories. How do I find things to give away to my list? I'm not sure how to develop a relationship with those. That was good stuff, giving away quality stuff. You give good quality stuff. You can make videos, write a report, give value-driven emails. Will you be doing anything on the training? Yes, Glenn, you're going to get information on the EMS system. Okay, I need to get some water. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, good question. Would you say it's safe to if you don't get money? If you have 500, how fast? Well, you know what, Roy? You need to do that yourself. You need to figure out what is it you want to get to. To get to 10K a month, you want to spend at least 2,000 to 4,000 per month at least. Obviously, marketing comes down to testing, tracking, and tweaking. Okay, how many leads we get with your agency per month? It depends how much your budget is, how much you want to spend. So it's been a pleasure. See you soon. A convention with no list. Good. Okay, appreciate. Okay, guys, if you guys just send me some feedback about what you thought. You can email me. You can post in the Facebook group. Actually, post in the Facebook group. What team are you part of in Power Network? I have my own team, Instant Commissions Alliance. Matt Kramer, what's the best? $800 per month. Buy solo ads. If you had no money, what would you be your first action? Blogging, making videos. Do you have fast traffic ads? Yes, soloadsagency.com. Could you review about list relationships? Where do we find a guy that can keep the books like this? Well, for your first $10,000 per month, you don't need to worry about bookkeeping or setting up a company or any of that crap. You don't need to get business cards. Just get on with it. Just do the things that make money. What is your customer lifetime value? Over $950 per $25 member. What success are you having with EMS? We're making anywhere from $65 to around $230 a day, Robert. It's not much. We're gonna scale that up to $1,000 a day, maybe within the next few weeks or so. Thank you for your honesty. Where do you hire people, or is your team made up from your friends? All over the place, Brad. It's a whole different topic. Otis.com, and then I build relationships with people I like, know, and trust. What is your custom lifetime value? Next question. Why are you not going to Denver? Personal issues. How do we get leads? Go to soloadsagents.com. Great books. Read How to Get Super Rich in the Opportunity Market, Scientific Advertising. Is the main PC to the puzzle? Okay. I'm in debt with your gratitude. Bob Barry, thank you so much for your kind comments. My marketing system should be live end of this month or even next week. What tracking do you use? Visual Website Optimizer. Have a great evening. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm not going to check the GoToWebinar anymore. But if you guys can just leave your questions and comments on the Facebook and what you thought of this webinar. Great webinar. How much are you personally spending on traffic per month to build your own business? For Empire Network, I don't spend more than $20K a month. It's usually around $10,000 a month. Sometimes $5,000 or $10,000 per month goes down the drain. My profit margins are pretty great because I have everything in-house. In terms of spending total, sometimes we spend 20K, sometimes we spend 30K. That's really what I spend for the entire business, actually. Sometimes, as you know, with traffic, marketing doesn't work out. The ad doesn't work out. What I've found the most success with is solo ads, hands down. Nothing else beats solo ads for me anyway. I've built $700,000 worth of income inside Empire Network in the last 12 months, mainly from solo ads. Okay, next. Come on, guys, quickly. Name the products. I got Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Hillary, it's called Think and Grow Rich. Next question. I gotta keep the comments coming. I got 1 more minute, okay? Then I gotta go and rush and eat something and pray and get to sleep. Okay, thanks. Very cool. The timeline pick tells your story of your transformation. Thank you. When giving value to others, does it have to be marketing value? No, darling. You can talk about your life. You can talk about what made you who you are, the challenges that you face. People are connected because of your challenges and your struggles. Okay, this is something that David Sharp personally taught me, and I'm teaching you guys. Okay, you want to talk about your success and your struggles. Okay, how many leads do you get? But I've answered that. No, you want to contact them, email daily or email them once every 2 days. Next question. Okay, guys, just leave me some feedback for this webinar. I'd love to see lots of feedback, what you thought of this webinar, and I will send out a replay for you guys to watch, take notes. I'm actually gonna get the bubbled mind map, this thing, into a nice PDF for you guys, okay, so that you guys can have it like a cheat sheet or something or whatever. Okay, awesome. How do I track sales? You can't track sales within Power Network, but I track my leads through Aweber, Visual Website Optimizer, and Google Analytics. When is my mastermind event? Item in the next few weeks. So if you guys are interested, if you want one-on-one consulting, you can go to shaqirhussyin.com/apply. That being said, guys, I am gonna wrap up right now. You can email me Shaqir support at shaqirhussyin.com with feedback and any comments, testimonials, what you thought of this webinar, if you got value out of it. Just tell me what you guys thought of this, and I will do my best to accommodate you for the next one. Thank you so much for being on this webinar. We've pretty much had over 100 people stay on for the entire, I guess it's nearly 3 hours. Hot damn. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Darlene. Walter, awesome. Yeah, guys, just leave feedback and some comments of what you thought on the Facebook group. With that being said, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I will be speaking to you very soon. Okay, make sure that you take action. Make sure that you not just listen to what I said, but really apply. The money comes after you apply, after you create experience with yourself and others, and the process of that is what creates wealth, and money is derived from wealth. So that being said, I appreciate every single one of you guys. This has been an awesome damn webinar. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you got some amazing value, and I am going to be off. Peace. Bye.